Everyone assumes people stay in toxic relationships because they don't know better. But here's the twist. Smart people stay too, sometimes even longer. And the question that keeps them awake at night is always the same. If I'm so aware, why can't I leave? Before we answer, imagine this. You're standing in a room where the walls slowly move inward. Not fast enough to panic, just slow enough to adapt. Act 1, the paradox. Most people never notice the danger until there's no space left to breathe. But wait, this part is where it gets even stranger. The mind doesn't cling to the person. It clings to the moments. The good ones. The rare ones. The ones that feel like sunlight breaking through a storm. Hold that thought, because those moments are the trap. Act 2, the invisible traps. Let's break down why smart people stay. Trap 1, intermittent affection. Most people never notice this, but the brain forms the strongest bonds with people who reward you unpredictably. One good day, 2 bad days, a sudden apology, a gentle touch, silence. Your mind keeps chasing the high that might come tomorrow. And here's the part they never tell you. This pattern is the same mechanism used in gambling addiction. You don't fall in love with a person. You fall in love with the possibility of them. Trap 2, the memory illusion. Your mind becomes an editor, cutting out the moments that hurt and replaying the ones that felt magical. It's not the relationship that traps you. It's the highlight reel. Trap 3, identity collapse. When someone slowly rewrites your emotional world, you start to mistake survival for love. Familiarity becomes comfort. Chaos becomes normal. And once your identity gets entangled with the relationship, leaving feels like ripping out a part of yourself. But wait until you hear this next part, because this is the trap almost no one sees coming. Trap 4, hope conditioning. You're not attached to who they are. You're attached to who they could be. If they finally meant what they promised. This hope is not weakness. It's emotional conditioning, and it keeps you waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Act 3, the hidden truth. Here's the truth most people don't want to face. You don't stay because you're blind. You stay because you're invested. You stay because you believed. Because you tried. Because you cared enough to endure the storm. And here's the twist. Smart people stay longer. Because they can rationalize pain better. They build stories. They create explanations. They focus on potential instead of reality. But deep down, there's a moment. A quiet, shattering moment. When you finally realize you are losing yourself faster than you can save the relationship. That moment becomes the turning point. Act 4, breaking the invisible traps. Here's the framework that helps people break free. Step 1, name the pattern. Unspoken patterns have power. Named patterns lose it. Step 2, separate hope from reality. Ask yourself, do I love them, or do I love the version of them I created? Step 3, rebuild the identity they blurred. The stronger your sense of self becomes, the weaker the relationship's control feels. Step 4, replace the reward cycle. Your brain is addicted to emotional unpredictability. You break it by replacing chaos with consistency. Friendship, structure, self-care, routine. Step 5, let the illusion collapse. And here's the final punch. Once you see the relationship clearly, you can't unsee it. And clarity is what makes leaving possible. The real question is never, why didn't you leave sooner? The real question is, how much longer will you let a love that hurts define your worth? If this episode gave you clarity, subscribe to the channel.